All right, Cancer, here we go. The hot spot of the connection cycle, my Cancerians. Let's do this. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but it's for January of 2024. I feel if you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. I'm not a Time Lord, but I'm pulling on January. I got the surface energy here in a pre-shuffle, and I'm going to tell you something about it. I said, give me the soulmate cycle, right, from the angle of Cancer for the month of January 2024. And I get a very strong indication that whatever's happening here ties in some way to either something that happened or something that somebody was feeling in January of 2023. So maybe for you guys, some of my January 2023 readings, you might want to go back and look at whether it's a cure for Cancer from that time frame or the monthly reading for January 2023. I do not know. I'm just giving you the information that's in the energy. Because what I get here, whatever it is, it might have been something that happened or something they were feeling. It could go either way. I get the Wheel of Fortune, just on the surface. Turns things 180 degrees. I get the Four of Cups crossing it, and I get the Emperor. Just with this right here, I get somebody who wants to turn a defeat into a victory. And they're taking control of things to do that. Okay? They are. And they're willing to suck it up a little bit with this Page of Cups. They're willing to suck it up. Get on their knees, if you will, an extreme example, to make something happen here with this Ace of Wands right here. Okay? It's something they've been thinking about a while with the Two of Pentacles there, but really the Ace of Wands is bookending the Wheel of Fortune. Somebody wants to snatch victory from the hands of defeat. And I think it ties to either what they were feeling or something that happened or something they should have done. Maybe they're just thinking, I should have done this a year ago, right? And before another year slips by, I want to do it now. Because I don't want to be sitting in January 2025 thinking, oh, I should have done it then. And then I should have done it then. Like that. I don't know. But this is encouraging. All right, at the very least. Let's shuffle the deck. Let's go. Somebody's willing to eat their pride. Put their ego aside. All right. Sorry for the rhyme. But it was time. That's it. I'm going to shuffle the deck. This first card out's before the cut. It's why the fuck are we here? So why the fuck are we here? Why? Eight of Pentacles. Whatever it was that happened, or they were feeling, or wanted to do, whatever, from January of 2023, it's something they can't escape. It's a thought they can't escape. It's just, I'm just drawn to the spider web. That's all. It's a thought they can't escape. It's inevitable. It's time. They need to fix this. Need to do something. Need to suck it up. Whatever it is. I think it might surprise you too, actually. Some of you are like, yeah, now I'm not my person. Oh, don't be surprised in this energy because here you go. I didn't look. I was just talking and I didn't look. But there it is, the Knight of Wands after that Eight of Pentacles. It's an impulsive action. It's just coming out of nowhere, out of left field, as we say. All right? Just coming out of nowhere. Somebody's showing up here. All right. Okay. Let's shuffle the deck. Okay. Give me a reading, universe. Give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of its theme energy, Cancerian energy, for January 2024. Let's go. All right. I'm shuffling. Don't you? Whoa, that's it. I'm shuffling, but I'm done. Overall energy of everything that's going to fall on the table is the Five of Pentacles. Yeah. It's a missed opportunity. Someone feels left out. It's a left out in the cold energy. What's fueling it? The Eight of Cups. Yeah. Someone thinks they shouldn't have walked away. Someone thinks this is something they should have done a long time ago. All of that and more. It's just the overall energy is the Five of Pentacles. Somebody feels like they're missing something by not knowing you. Can I phrase it like that? Just to keep it simple. Apply that however you need to. Okay. All right. Why did I walk away from this? Why? You know, that kind of thing. Okay. Why didn't I do this in 2023? Why? I can't let another year go by. Yeah, you can't. Readings on the flip. Right here's the energy around your connection. Right here's how they're behaving in the 3D. Right here's their soul. This is the hidden energy message from the universe. Red with the energy of your connection. And right here's the potential final outcome. I say potential because I cannot predict free will. Nobody can. I will clarify everything and throw some universe cards at the end. Let's go. Energy around your connection. What is it? The world. The most powerful card I can pull. It's an auspicious energy. It's something new. I need to do it now. Something's going to happen under new energy. Somebody shows up under a brand new energy. Somebody you don't expect to hear from shows up. All of it and more. I'm just riffing on the energy. The fact of the matter is, the time is now. Okay? For this connection. Somebody feels like that for reasons I've explained up to this point. All right. Okay. So, I would say for most of you, your bonus reading or your extended reading is something to do tied to something I pulled for Cancerian energy or whatever reading calls out to you from January of 2023. But we're going here. What's the 3D energy around this person? Temperance. Major. So far, all major arcana. Yeah. I mean, it's just the right thing to do. Somebody made up their mind. Okay? They're very calm energy. Your connection under this energy, under this new energy, your connection, it just makes sense. It's just somebody here knows what they're going to do. Right? Like the great blue heron here, waiting on a rock patiently for a fish to come out. Knows what he's going to do. He knows why he's there. I'm there to get that fish that I saw swim under there. And I'm going to stay here until I get it. Somebody here under this energy is not taking no for an answer either. I think they'd be willing to, some of them might be, they're really sucking it up here. I'm telling you, come to their senses on some level. Soul energy is here. It's bookending. It's red with the world. Can't be bad. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. It's not bad at all. It's communication in this context, but it's a student energy. Okay? It's someone who is learning about themselves. They had to go on a journey first. It didn't happen in 2020. Let's just use this as an example. It didn't happen in 2023, January or otherwise, because somebody had to go on a journey. They had to go exploring. They had to find themselves on some level. And the things that they've learned put them in this new energy. And that's why it all makes sense now. What did I do? I ran away from this thing here, and I should have done this last year, but they weren't ready. For some of you, this person wasn't ready. They weren't done cooking. I think they're done. I don't know if they're done cooking, but it's edible. Okay? We phrase it like that. Hidden energy. I think they're still cooking, but it's edible now. All right. You won't get sick. Hidden energy, message from the universe. It's red with the world, technically. Yeah, it's another. Look, they almost look the same. It's another circle. Lots of circles in your reading. We started with one with the Wheel of Fortune. It's an Ace of Pentacles. It's just, yeah. It's just, whether you believe it or not, the energy is there for a chance. You guys have a chance under this energy. Now, they could free will themselves right out of this. Okay? But it's very, very strong. And I said, what did I say? This is the card that comes after this card. What did I say? Rewind. They had to learn some things. This is grandma on the freeway at 15 miles an hour. It shows up when it's ready. When it gets there. When it gets there, it gets there. I don't think they're done cooking, but I think it's edible. Okay? All right. Potential final outcome. I haven't looked. Right? Red with temperance. It's communication in this context. Seven of Cups. Somebody's making new choices. Somebody's making choices under a very stable energy here. And when we do that, a very calm, a very stable energy, making choices that are true to them, that they want to do for them. When we make choices under temperance energy, we make good choices. Okay? And these choices are based on things they've learned. All right? Over the last year, probably. Based on what the energy's telling me. We're going to clarify with the witches randomly at the bottom is 10 Pentacles. Yeah, I think they see you as that. I do. Let's talk about the world here. Okay, let's talk about the world. Let's go. Knight of Pentacles tried to flip out. I laughed. All right, the world. Why is it here? I tell you in case it comes back. I don't know. Tell me about the world. The Five of Wands. They fought this. It's an energy of I can't fight this feeling anymore, sort of a thing. They know there's conflict here. They're not afraid of it. Okay? They know that it's going to take some work. It often does. Look at the size of that log. If I gave you a little coping saw, it's going to take you a while to cut through that, right? I mean, I didn't give you a chainsaw. I gave you a little coping saw. It's a little tiny miniature saw. It's good for cutting dowels and shit like that. Not really a big log, okay? But they're willing to do it. It's not enough to stop them that you might rip their head off or something. Nope, not enough. What's on top? Six of Cups. Yep, under this energy, somebody from the past returns. And somebody's really feeling this connection. Big time. But that's all it is. The magic contained within your connection is in play here. Okay? Somebody from the past returns. The energy around your connection right now is bringing somebody right to you. Somebody who has had to go through this. Had to figure out some things. And they have, and they're making the right choices. Still a little work to be put in, though. Still. Why is the Six of Cups here? Nine of Pentacles. They see you as a ticket to ride. They see you as some kind of liberation from something. Why? Probably because of that spider web before the cut. Where I said, going all the way back to January of 2023, they haven't been able to put it down. They can't put it down. The only way to liberate themselves is to show up under this energy, and this energy kind of allows for it. It's a smooth energy here, okay, with Temperance especially, while being here. Tell me about Temperance in their 3D. What's going on in their life? Just the energy around them. What's the environmental energy around this? Give me Temperance. Why is it here? I said it, I think, on the Gemini reading or Taurus reading, one of them. I didn't expect. These January readings are not what I expected. Okay? They're not. Which leads me to believe that allow the month to play out. I suspect a lot of this, the action sides of it, happen in February or March or even April. Again, January is a setup month. These are the energies that are setting up. Okay? So I don't want anybody's expectations going crazy. Oh, it's January 30th. I haven't heard from Steve, full of shit. Steve, not a fucking time lord. All right? And I've told you, this is a setup month. And I'm pulling on those setup energies. So I want you all to keep that in mind. All right? So, but this is encouraging. Much more encouraging than what I thought. Why is Temperance here? Just more proof. It doesn't matter what we think. Right? All right. Crossing Temperance is the Hermit. It doesn't get any more soulful and righteous and making good choices than that. It doesn't get any more than that. They're following their soul. This is very, 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 very encouraging. They learned something here. We'll pull on it in a second. What's on top? The Four of Cups, and it wanted to come with it, so I'll just take it. Four of Cups is red with the Emperor. They're read together. The Emperor is not why the Four of Cups is here. When they come out at the same time, they're read together. Okay? It's a clear energy of a divine masculine that wasn't interested before but is now like, what the fuck was I thinking? Or a divine masculine who didn't do it before back in January because they had to go through this, and then now, what the fuck was I thinking? Okay? All right? Fine. It's also an energy here. You know he wants to bang her. You know he does, but he's sitting there with his arms crossed. Somebody always felt this connection. Always, right from the start. It had to. There's something they had to go through, and it took place this past year, I would say, for most of you. It could have been last year. I'm not a time lord. The energy plays out. There's no time in the energy. I'm just giving you a reference point, because that's the reference point the energy has given me. So I'm just sharing it with you. Maybe January 2022's reading resonates more, but I would say 2023, the way the energy feels. All right. Page of Pentacles. What was this crash course here? In love. Queen of Cups. I said it before. I've said it many times. This energy, this Cancerian angle got love wrong. They got it wrong. It's equal give and take. This queen with this empty cup here expects the servants to come bring the love. Well, no, you got to meet halfway. Just because you the queen doesn't mean, hey, you know, you got to meet halfway. It's equal give and take. Somebody learned about equal give and take. Somebody learned about love. Probably because of your connection or something you said or something you taught them or whatever. I don't know. Something you showed them. I have no idea. But whatever these lessons were that they had to go through, it's about sitting with that empty cup here on the sand. And what's on top? Proof of what I just said. There it is. 3 cups down. They had to see. They had to feel your connection, the 2 cups still standing, and live the 3 cups down. Yeah, it's a good lesson, isn't it? Why is the 5 of cups here? 10 of cups. To see what happiness really is. To get love right. It's everything I just said. Rewind if you didn't hear it. It has a lot to do with what I said about this card. Plays out right here. Because this could be a whole lot of phoniness. Right? They got it. Now they understand where happiness is. And that's why this is very liberating for them. It's very cathartic for them to come towards you. All right. Grandma on the freeway. Ace of Pentacles, which also talks about more work to be done. In my mind's eye, the way this energy is, we're cutting this piece of wood, but we're only halfway through it with a small saw. It's not enough to stop them, though. The fact that there might be a conflict or something to work out, it's not enough to stop them. But let's see what the universe wants to tell us about this Ace of Pentacles. There's a chance here. If the right choices are made on both sides. Okay? In other words, you don't rip their head off, maybe. Or, you know, if somebody's usually fairly ego-based, is coming under the meek energy of a Page of Cups in this context, you have some empathy for them. Remember, I told you in my January write-up, your empathy is your biggest superpower this month. You know. So, that said, there's potential here for the most solid new beginning in the tarot. Why is the Ace of Pentacles here? There's a chance. There's a chance. It's crossed by 2 wands. There's a chance. This is the starting point. Their return is the starting point. It relieves some of the energy, tension. Not all. What's on top? Queen of Pentacles. Wow. There's a very meek little character on these cards usually. It's usually like some kind of little child or something. Bringing somebody flowers. Apology, meek, that kind of energy is here. This is your energy. This is the Queen of Pentacles here, which you often reflect as, you guys. Queen of Pentacles or Empress. There's some empathy here, but this is somebody who's coming at you. It's red with the 6 of Cups, and they know that, you know, you got the high ground, and they're okay with that. Again, they're sucking it up. They're allowing for what is. You have the high ground here. You are the stable energy. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? But they're coming. Knight of Cups. They're going to do their best here to try to fix this. Be something that they feel they should have done last year, didn't do, weren't ready to do, had to experience that empty cup on the desert there, on my desert queen, that Queen of Cups crossing here. Had to experience it, had to feel the 2 cups and live the 3 cups down to see what happiness really is. They're going to try here. This is someone putting in the effort on some level, on a high level. Okay? They'll try to fix this. It's red with the 9 of Pentacles. All right? But they know that you're probably okay on your own. So they got to put in the effort. Which again, that's what that Page of Cups talked about in the pre-shuffle. Somebody willing to suck it up. All right. 7 Cups. Somebody red with Temperance. Temperance energy is really tied to this. Somebody feels like, it's like I say to myself, I feel like I'm making good decisions now. I feel like they feel like this is the right decision. Okay? Straight up. All right. What's the final on this with the 7 of Cups? What is it? Wow. Before I even show you the card. Wow. It's crossed by the 4 of Wands. Best card that could have fallen there. You might think a Tower or something. I know everybody loves the Tower. Ooh, you're going to be shocked. Ooh, this, that, the other thing. Changes everything. No. In this context, a better card could not have fallen. It is straight up. Somebody feels like they're making the right decision for their future. This leads to 10 Pentacles, which I believe was randomly at the bottom of this deck when I picked it up. I think I showed it to you. What's on top? Unless I dreamt that. I don't know. 5 Pentacles. Well, 5 Pentacles. Winter. Someone feels left out. Left themselves out in the cold, right? Well, it's red with the 4 of Cups. Is he leaving himself out in the cold? She looked like a pretty good bang to me, right? Cutie there. Let me tell you what. Plucked from Love Island, right? Probably got the little thong bikini on, you never know. But right there, arms crossed. Somebody leaving himself out in the cold. They did. Now they're making right choices. Good choices. Wanting a stable new beginning. Wanting to fix this. Wanting to try again. Putting in the effort. Knowing your value on some level, sure. I get that, but they had to go through this. This is a changed person. The soul energy bookends the world over here in the energy of your connection. The world is about a new cycle beginning. New energy. This is a changed person. They're not the same person that ran from you. You wouldn't have wanted the same person that ran from you. You wouldn't have wanted them. If your reading does tie, if you're one of the people where it ties to January 2023, you wouldn't have wanted this person in January 2023. You want them now. Let them feel out in the cold. The whole overall energy is this 5 of Pentacles. Let them feel that. That's fine. What's red with 5 Pentacles here? 9 Cups. I rest my case. Somebody's coming in from out of the cold. Says the same thing I've already said. Knight of Cups, 9 Pentacles. Says the same thing as 5 of Pentacles and 9 Cups. Says the same fucking thing. Somebody's showing up right. And they know they have to. Somebody's taking control of something that they should have taken control of a long time ago. And they're coming towards you. They're coming to get their 9 Cups. This is communication on a high level. Again, I think January, which I'm pulling on now, is the setup month. Feels like that energy to me. It's my prediction. This probably, for most of you, leads to actual communication action February, March, maybe even April. But all of this, these transformations take place here in January. Let it play out. Go through your own transformations on your side, as I've been telling you. When I give you advice, when I write about the month, when I talk about it, I think in the extended, and I pulled on you for the overview reading. All right? That's it. Take care of your side. If the choices, it's a clear message from the universe. If the right choices are made on both sides, that Ace of Pentacles is more than possible. Okay? You got to be the right person when they show up. They're definitely going through some changes here. All right? So, it's nice. It's a great setup month. Now, okay, now let's pull, and just to show you the overall energy, 8 Cups. They walked away from something that they now regret walking away from. They left themselves out in the cold on something that they now regret. Big time regret leaving themselves out in the cold on. It says the same thing. The whole reading's a great big feedback loop. Let's pull 3 cards and a crossing card from the bottom. See what else the universe wants to tell you. Let's do it. They coming. It's a setup month. I already told you that twice now. 2 Cups, Queen of Wands, King of Wands, 3 Swords. There's a lot of... I'm just going to paraphrase. The base energy is 3 Swords crossing Queen of Wands. Somebody very ashamed here of their behavior. They now haven't gone through... It's what I said over here. They've gone having to go through what they did here. To experience, to feel the 2 Cups, experience the 3 Cups down, and see what happiness really is. There's a lot of pain around their behavior. They see now where they went wrong, being a superficial fuckwit, being maybe even a super fuckwit, whatever it is. 2 Cups are coming together from someone who is normally the King of Wands, someone who I would normally call the Burger King, and I'm not this time. However, they may need to puff themselves up a little bit to find a little, what we might call in drinking speak, liquid courage, but artificial courage in energy here. I don't have strength. So, someone here is probably going to puff themselves up a little bit, but you can get them to open up very easily. They'll drop their guard, put their guard up initially. They'll drop that guard very quickly. All right? Very quickly. If you use that empathy, that superpower you have here in this month for sure. All right? It's a setup month for them. It's a setup month for you. Beautiful read. Exactly what I would expect happening here. A lot of big changes happening in 2024. Societal energies are waking up too, changing as well. I'll tell you, a lot of it. I pull on that offline, and the soulmate cycle is a direct reflection of societal energies. So this is nice. I like this. I like this for you guys with this connection as well. But make sure you focus on yourself this month. It's set up for you for sure, just like it is for them. And you got your own stuff to allow yourself to feel, right? All right, that's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right, good luck.